Hi, Miss Legends. This is my second time recording. I don't know what happened the first time. My screencast got lost in the process. So okay, let's let's do this. Okay, to start off, this document here, which I called initial draft, as you can see, it has a lot of comments from Daniela. And Miss, with all honesty, it really bothers me because both of my peers that should have given me comments, Daniela was the only one that gave me. I respect that Carmen is away on a family trip, but I don't have like good quality comments. I don't know how to say it. I mean, Daniela gave me comments and she gave me a lot of comments, but if you notice the comments, they're mostly concerned with grammatical mistakes, which I wanted more like deeper comments, like on a content level. I don't know. But, anyways, I edited, I took her feedback, and I rewrote my poem. And, okay, so, well, we're gonna get on this later. But this is the document that I did now. It's already with the peer feedback that I considered from Daniela. And I'm gonna read out loud my rationale. For this task, I wrote a poem inspired primarily on the themes of women empowerment and independence as portrayed in many of Carol Ann Duffy's poems in her collection titled The World's Wife. This poem is a dramatic monologue that alludes to the movie Southpaw, where Maureen Hope, the wife of the famous boxer Billy Hope, leaves him suffering alone miserably. The poem I have written from a first-person point of view, where Maureen Hope is expressing her lack of empowerment with Billy, or in comparison with Billy. The goal of the poem is to be consistent with Duffy's thematic by expressing the common themes of love and woman independence. This is best demonstrated towards the end of the poem when Maureen claims to leave Billy after she felt used and in pain due to Billy's dangerous boxing vocation. I chose to write in first person, present tense, because I believe this way the character of Maureen has a stronger voice, causing a greater impact on the audience. Furthermore, I have incorporated other stylistic features such as rhyme scheme to give the poem a more lyrical, fluid feel. The rhyme scheme is varied throughout the 7 stanzas, including rhyming words at the end of lines. Moreover, many metaphors and similes were incorporated with the intention of maintaining Duffy's style whilst giving the poem a higher figurative value. The sudden shift of content towards the end of the poem is meant to demonstrate the theme of woman independence whilst emphasizing the change of mood from submissive and hopeless to empowerment and empowered and independent. Okay, so I know that you said in the task sheet to only address one question. I am going to address one question. I have many, but if you can answer just one question, then I will address that at the very end of this screencast. But other more superficial, let's say, questions I have are these ones. I'm just gonna read them out loud. Am I being precise enough through the rationale as a whole? What I mean by this is that I feel that I include and I say a lot, but I don't know if what I say is precise enough with the limited word count that we have in the rationale. Then, as I clearly mentioned in the rationale, my poem is alluding to a movie and alluding more specifically to a character of that movie, which the movie is Southpaw. But since I'm scared that not many people have watched Southpaw, they will really understand my intentions of the poem. So, how can I make the audience understand my true intentions of the poem if they haven't seen the movie Southpaw? That's another one of my questions. Then, how can I structure out my rationale? In other words, how should I organize it? What should I include? Is this like other written task ones? Because I checked the stream of your website and I realized that there's no task sheet for the rationale of this specific written task. But should we just follow like the template? I don't know how you say it of other written task ones that we've done. Then also for the rationale, should the last paragraph be a kind of conclusion or can I end with any sentence like I did? Or do I have to say in conclusion, whatever? Then moving on to the actual poem, I did a dramatic monologue where I'm speaking first person alluding to Maureen from the movie Southpaw. And Is it fine if I include a like very clear rhyme scheme, even though Duffy didn't do that as much in her poems? I really wanted to do this because I feel it identifies with my way of writing and my personal preferences, but I don't know if I have to follow Duffy's stylistic choices. Then I don't feel like I follow Duffy's stylistic choices as much because I wanted to focus more on the theme of women independence, which is what she also addressed. Is this possible for the task? Then here I make a very dramatic, clear shift of tone and mood and content, which I really like, but I don't know if it's fine. And my poem is really short. Well, not really short, but it's 233 words. I think that you said that it should be around 300. Is it fine if I have just 233? And well, what I wanted to address, like my biggest concern, the biggest feedback that I want to get from you, is since I didn't get, sorry, any good feedback from any other of my peers, which I did leave them very high quality good feedback, but I didn't get any in return, so I'm kind of pissed about that, but it's fine. Um, is that I recognize the fact that I don't follow her stylistic choices like perfectly, but I wanted also to include like my voice, like my voice and my idea when writing a poem. Is this fine? Is this fine if I address the same theme, which is what I wanted to do? Thank you, Miss Legends. I hope this time it works.